I never used my basement, not because there was anything wrong with it, I just didn't like going down there. The stairs were narrow, the light switch was at the bottom, and once you went down, you were completely out of sight from the rest of the house. But I live alone, so eventually, you stop thinking about things like that. Until something gives you a reason to. It started with the light. I woke up around 2:30 in the morning, and from my bedroom I could see a faint glow coming from the bottom of the stairs. At first I thought I had left it on, but I never go down there. Ever. I just stared at it for a while, trying to convince myself it was nothing. Then it turned off. Not like a flicker, not like a bulb dying. Just off. I didn't sleep after that. The next morning I checked the basement. Everything looked normal. No windows open, no signs of anything. I even tested the switch, it worked fine. So I told myself I imagined it. That night it happened again. Same time, same light. But this time, it stayed on. And after a few seconds, I heard something. A soft sound, like something moving slowly across the floor. I froze. I told myself it was pipes, or wood expanding. Anything. But then I heard it again. Closer this time. A dragging sound. And then, a single step on the first stair. I got out of bed immediately, not to go down, just to shut my door. And I stayed there, listening. Nothing else happened. No more steps. No voices. Just silence. The next day I called a locksmith. Changed every lock in the house. Windows too. I even checked for crawl spaces. Nothing. No sign of entry. No explanation. That should have been the end of it. But it wasn't. Because on the third night, the door to the basement was open. I always keep it closed. Always. But there it was. Slightly open. Just enough to see darkness behind it. I didn't move, I didn't go closer. I just stood there in the hallway and staring. And then I noticed something else. The light wasn't on, but I could hear breathing. Slow. Heavy. Coming from below. I backed away immediately, locked myself in my bedroom. Didn't sleep. Didn't turn off the lights. At some point in the early morning, I must have passed out. Because when I woke up, everything was quiet again. The door was closed. Like nothing ever happened. That's when I decided I was leaving. I started packing. Didn't even plan it, just get out. While I was grabbing things from the living room, I heard it again. From the basement, a single step, then another. Slow, deliberate, coming up. I didn't wait. I ran out of the house, got in my car, drove. I didn't look back. I didn't stop. I ended up staying at a friend's place. Told him everything. He thought maybe someone broke in, that I was just scared. So the next day, we went back. Together. Middle of the afternoon. Full daylight. We opened the front door. Everything looked normal. Exactly how I left it. Until we saw the basement door, wide open. And this time, the light was already on. My friend laughed, said, "See? Nothing," and started walking toward it. I grabbed his arm, told him not to go down, but he shrugged me off and stepped onto the first stair, then the second, then the third, and then he stopped, completely still. I asked him what was wrong. He didn't answer, just kept staring down into the basement. Then slowly, he stepped back up, closed the door, and looked at me. His face was pale. He didn't say anything for a few seconds. Then he said, "You need to sell this house." I asked him what he saw. He shook his head and said, "I didn't see anything." Then paused. But something down there was looking up at me.